As a former preschool teacher, watch what you say and do around your kids because they come back and they tell us. I had one student come up to me and say, Mister, I got bugs in my hair, but I can't tell you because that's my business. My mama said I don't need to be telling y'all my business. Mister, I heard my grandma tell my auntie that my little brother has sugar in his tank. Ain't your little brother like to, you know what? Hey, let's get back to coloring. You're doing a really good job of staying inside these lines. There was a few times where drama went down in dramatic play. For example, one time, this little boy, he wanted to play with this little girl. And the little girl was like, no, I'm going to play with Charles today. That little boy looked at Charles and said, man, she belongs to the streets. What street? You talking about Sesame Street? I heard my students in dramatic play. The little boy, he was like, hey, pretend like I was out all night and you were home waiting up for me. And when I came home, I was drunk. Absolutely not. Pretend play something else. You can pretend like you're a dragon, but what's not going to happen is your pretend play is not about to get me real fired. Absolutely not. Pick something else. As a former pre-K teacher, watch what you say and do because your kids come back and they tell us. One of my students came up to me and was like, Mister, after show and tell, I have to put my transformer back in my backpack because my dad said he doesn't want these Section 8 kids stealing it. My grandma said, I don't believe pig, pussy, pork, but I don't even know what pork is. Wait, what? Mister, my mom said that she wishes you were my dad. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, so now my dad doesn't like you. Wait, hold on. She said that to your dad? Yeah, this could be a problem at the parent-teacher conference today. I had one little girl come up to me and be like, Mister, do you know that now I have 3 dads? Well, I had 3 dads, but first it was Tom, and then my mom left Tom for Keith, and then Keith was cheating on her with some other girl, so now she's with Daniel. No, keep talking, sweetie. I'm listening. I'm just looking at your emergency contact under father. So who's Greg? As a former pre-K teacher, watch what you say and do around your kids because they come back and they tell us. I had one kid come up and tell me that his mom said I look like a worm with glasses. Your mom said that? Did you know that my mom pees herself whenever she drinks a lot of wine, but she doesn't get her panties dirty because she doesn't wear underwear? All right. Hey, I overheard 2 of my students arguing, and the little girl, she was like, my mama said I can't play with you no more because she would hate to have to come up here and cuss out your mama because you keep telling on me. Desiree, she's supposed to tell on you. You try to hit her with a brick, sweetie. Yeah, she's supposed to tell on you. She did exactly what she's supposed to do. This isn't a prison yard. Not even art is safe anymore. I let my students free draw, and I look at this little girl's paper, and I said, oh, that's cute. Was that a dog? And she's like, no, that's my mom. I was like, why does your mom have 4 legs and why does she have a leash? She's like, that's not a leash. That's my dad grabbing my mom's hair. And that's how they play at night. Whoa, everybody pencils down. For now on, we're only drawing flowers. Sweetie, let me go ahead and get that paper from you. I'm going to file that away in my shredder. As a former preschool teacher, one of my favorite things is having the parent-teacher conference because you parents be acting so shocked. We be telling y'all things that we know y'all already know. For example, I had a conference with these other parents, and I had to call them. I was like, hey, your son keeps hitting these kids. The parents looked at me and was like, no, my son didn't do that. Okay, well, I saw what I saw, and if Jacob's not your son, well, I need to find out who Jacob's parents is, because I know what Jacob did. I talked to one parent, and I was like, hey, your son, he's an amazing kid. He's always in a great mood. He usually comes in singing, although it is usually inappropriate music. So if we can talk to him about that, that would be great. This woman looked me straight in my face and was like, are you serious? I don't know where he's getting that from. I only listen to Christian rap. Lady, I just saw you get out of a red Toyota Corolla gym an NBA YoungBoy. I heard it. I ain't going outside today.
Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave a comment.